So now I'm going to finish the inside. I'm going to put one tag in here and one tag in this side. So I'm just going to have to take a little bit off to get this to fit in. So it needs to be off that way. And then I need to put a nick in it. It needs to be about that big. So 1 second. There we go. Turn that around. And then, oh, what's the right way around to start off with? So I need to do it this way. About there. Just a little bit more over. There we go. About there. And then oh, I need to take off some height, don't I? So it actually fits in the pocket. Let's just take off half a centimetre, or a centimetre, sorry. Take off a centimetre. There we go, which is half an inch. Right, so let's put that away. And then let's put this in here now. These don't look very stained or vintage or anything like that. All this is so I can, I've got something to build upon. But they're both, I'll do them differently. So I'll make a mistake. Alright, there's one. There we go. Hopefully that's right. Yeah, that's that side done, and that's perfect. And then I'm hoping this will go in here. It looks to me like this. There we go, it needed opening. And that can go in there. Like they don't seem to be sturdy enough. I might have to. There we go. It's gone in. This is not easy. Let me try and open this up a bit. I'll try again. There we go. Right, so now they can be decorated. And I need a back piece. Oh my god, that'd be so funny if that fitted. Wouldn't it? I don't think it's going to, but that would have been perfect. Right. Oh, I need to take quite a bit off there. And then this goes in here. A little bit more. A little bit more. There we go. It should just go in. It doesn't. Right, I need something off the top. No, it's not going in. I don't understand why. There we go, right, it's in. But pulling these in and out, it's not going to be easy. So I'm just going to... Oh, the bottom doesn't matter that much. I'm not going to push it out at the bottom, so... Right. So now that can come out and that can be decorated. That can go there. That can go there. And then I'm going to get rid of the mess. Oh. There we go. Right, so I'm just going to cover these. I'm going to do this side and this side. I will make a tab for both of them. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but I'm going to. Right, I'm going to cut round the edges because I've done this, and then I'll do the other side. Almost like just photo mats, something to journal on. Oh, that's come off. And then that one there. Oh, that's that side. Oh, sorry, I forgot I was going then. Whoops. Just trying to glue this down. In fact, I'm going to come back to you because I think this is a bit tedious to watch. I'm just going to do the corners. It might not come out. I don't know what to do with it. That's Samuel. Rusty hinge. How I make tags. Right. Glue all this on. Right. That's that done. I'm going to glue the other one down. You don't need to see me do that. So I've stuck the doilies on. Both are on there now. Now I'm going to cut some of this target out, put it on, and we'll go from there. So I'm going to cut this target out first. And put the rusty hinge on this, Tim Holtz rusty hinge. And you do it on both. So I'm going to cut both out. You don't need to cut that out again. Now I'm going to stick these on. Move that over there. Put that there like that. Put that there. Actually, do you know what? I know what would look so much better is if that came off of that. A bit more balanced. And then I can, no, I can't use that bit. So I'm going to do another one. Exactly the same on the other side. Right, now I'm going to dye a little bit of this, what is it called? Mummy cloth. Mummy cloth. I might as well use this bit up. And put this back in the packet. Mummy cloth by Tim Holtz. And I'm going to dye this different colour. Pull this in different directions. Right, now I'm going to dye this. Nope. My fingers are so messy already, so it doesn't really matter. I need to go wash my hands. Right, so now I'm going to stick this mummy cloth on here. X marks the spot. I keep going quiet, so I'm ever so sorry. I'm just trying to concentrate. I literally blew that away. Right. So I'm going to stick this on here. And then I'll stick another piece of mummy cloth over the top. Try and put this on here. This just does not want to come out. There we go, that's that done. That's one done. One and done. I haven't finished it yet. I'm just sticking these pieces on. Right. I need the flowers. Flowers, flowers, where have you really gone? Flowers, flowers, the only word I can rhyme is sarong. I will get it in a minute. Ooh, right, there we go. 3 times I tried to pick that up. That was really frustrating. Right, so I'm going to put this one on here. It might even cover this, so I don't know whether this is worth doing. Or whether I should put it up here and down here. And then put the flowers in the middle. I think I might do that. I'm going to just pause this while I cut out. Now I'm going to stick this down. There we go. I've done it straight over that target thing. Oh well, never mind. Doesn't have to show. Alright, so that's sunflowers on that. Some, not sun. Right, and now... Go mad. There we go. Oh, Bonnie, that is vile. Sorry, my dog has just farted. Right. Put that down there. And put that up there. Right. Come back to you in a second. Now I'm going to glue this on here. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a good doggy said hi. Put that there. Now I've got to go round the edges with my sponge if I know where it is. I don't think I do. So hang on. And I shall leave the backs. Don't need to do the front. Don't need to do the back, sorry. It can be used as a photo mat or some journaling space. Right, so I'm going to come off. I'm just going to pause this for a second and do this without it going on. So, no, I haven't finished. I found a few more bits. Right, so this can go over here. This can go over here, and this can go over here. And go like that. I'm going to do a stamp here. And a stamp over there. And then I'm going to take a cigarette band and put it in the corner. There we go. So one goes one side and one goes the other. And I'll put it underneath there, like that. Oh, sorry. There we go. That can go underneath there. Like that. Right. And one there. So one there and one there. And let's just hope I can get this in without these flowers falling off. They probably will eventually fall off. I'm going to use my super glue for them. If I can get the lid off. There we go. Right. I think that shows you exactly what I wanted to do. All I've got to do now is to make the tags. I'll show you what I mean, because for the life of me, I cannot remember what they're called. Oh, tabs. They're called tabs. One. Two. And then age them up a bit. That's one. There we go. Oh, I've got my super glue out again. And there's one. I've got to hold this on for a bit, because it doesn't want to stick. There we go. That's that done. And let's do the other one. I'm going to have to sit and hold it. 1 second. Alright, so I'm going to put these back in, and then I'm going to finish the front by doing the closure. So let me put this back in, well, try and put this in here. So this is one. I will try and get this in properly. That's one. I was literally looking for the other one and it was on top. And then this one's goes on this side. Right, I've got to try and get this in here. There we go. And that's two. I might actually have to try and stick this in further. So one can go in one side and one can go in the other like that when it's closed. But I'm going to make the closure now anyway. So, 1 second. Right, so the closure is really simple. I'm going to do one circle here, right in the middle. Oh, it's not big enough. Right, okay, let's try again. Let's get that centered. There we go, one side. And then you go in the middle here and you press down there. Now that's not quite the center, but I'll have to do. And now I'm going to pick out these two, I think. Right. I've now got to try and get an eyelet in both these. It's not going to be easy. Eyelet in there. Right, so let me do it this way. There's one. Get in there. There we go. And then there we go. Now I've got to find a piece of ribbon that will go nicely with this. See how that looks like a yin yang now? Oh, that goes like that. That looks like a yin yang. So you've got the hole there and the hole there. Alright, now I've got to find a ribbon. Right, sorry for the snoring. My dog is snoring away. Right, so then let me put this in here. Yeah, you can hear it snoring, can't you? Bonnie! Thank you. No, did I wake my baby up? Oh dear. Nope, she's gone straight back to sleep. Right. And then we'll do it up like this. There we go. There you go, and that's finished. Thank you for watching. Thank you.